Just thought you should know, cause when I'm with him, I'm thinking of you. I'm thinking of you. Oh my god. Brutally ugly bitch in 4K. Just kidding. In potato vision. In potato vision. Like, don't you fucking get it? Like, don't you fucking get it? Like, don't you fucking get it? Bitch, I hate this angle. I hate this angle. I fucking hate this angle. And I hate that I went outside. I caught a fucking tan. I caught a fucking tan. I caught a fucking tan. Look, hi. Okay, a lot of shit has happened. Yeah, I like whacked my hair off and like did this and that and the other and shuffle. I don't want to fucking talk about it, babe. It's called mental illness and no support group. Oh yeah, that's what it's called. And I'm an American, and I think I'm allowed to have like a little bit of a minty bee, like just a little bit of a mental breakdown about how, I don't know, the state of the world on my shoulders. Look, the weight of the world on my shoulders, not the state of the world. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Anyways. Yeah, I had a horrible week. Fuck everybody and fuck everything. Okay, next topic. No. Look, I had like a fucking family emergency the other day. It was horrible, and I can't even talk about it. She's gonna go put her ass right on my pillow and then lick her butt. Right on my pillow. Like, girl, thank you. Oh god. Yeah, so anyways, had a fucking family emergency. Not involving anybody like immediately, but like I had a family-ish like adjacent emergency. Tuesday. What's today? Friday. Oh my god, it's just been such a long week that I've been so triggered and so over it. Like I've been legitimately fucking over everything. Like over the US being a fucking crockpot cesspool for what the fuck ever is happening, and Texas being literal like cocksucking fuckwads of doom. Yeah, that's great. That's great. I hate everything. Like for real. Like for real. So I think that I'm awarded or allotted a little bit of a minty bee, you know, just a little bit, just a little bit. You know what I mean? Texas is funny. Now I don't partake in drugs or anything like that. I don't drink, I don't do drugs. And I know you might be surprised and you might be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that. I don't really give a fuck what you think, but I just don't. I know. All right. I just raw dog life. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. Yeah. My favorite. Oh, God. Fuck everybody and fuck everything. I'm just kidding. No, listen. I had like a family emergency and that sucked dick. Like that was horrible. It was dog shit. And then, we like that weekend before Tuesday, like last weekend, we went to the beach and it was fucking topless Jeep day at the beach. And if you own a Jeep and you go to the beach, and you get naked, like, fuck you and your mother. Like, bitch, I hate you. Like, I genuinely fucking hate you. Like, I saw so many fucking bitches naked at our beach. I had to tell my kids to look away. So many fucking, what are y'all doing? And people was calling the cops on these motherfucking hoes. People was calling the cops on these dirty ass bitches. Why are you naked at the beach? Doing anything for a ducky? Twerking on a Jeep? Bitch, get out of my face, girl. Like, you know, like when Patrick gets really mad on Valentine's Day, I wanted to pick these bitches up and throw them in the fucking ocean. I just really wanted to. Like when he's like, like he fucking throws people. I was so over it. Like I'm over so much shit right now. Y'all, I got so many grievances. I'm about to file a complaint. Okay. Number one, I seen so many men in Speedos. I don't, you know, I don't think I'll ever be the same. Um, yeah, yeah, I didn't need to see that many men in Speedos, and I did, and I saw a lot of titties, and I didn't want to. I didn't want to. Y'all, I got a fucking tear forming in my eye. I'm fucking triggered. I'm so mad. Like, I went to the beach to enjoy a day with my family. Sorry, my fucking contour and everything's all fucked up because I haven't done this in a long time because I'm fucking stupid. Anyways, yeah, so it had been a long time since I had, well, done this makeup, since I'd been to the beach, anything. It'd been a minute. It'd been a hot minute, all right? And We had to go down like 10 miles. We had to go 10 miles down just to find a spot that wasn't covered with bitches twerking and doing anything for a ducky. And like, it was like white people mating season, but not just any kind of white people. American Republican Trumpers, all white, white. Like, this is the skin of a killer, Bella White, glistening, burning in the sun. It should be illegal. It should be illegal. Over 300 people were arrested. 300 people were arrested. The police had a fucking fake cell phone tower out there. They were rerouting the pings of your cell phone and gathering your information and pulling people over and searching cars for drugs, all kinds of stuff. Guys, it was crazy. I just wanted to go to the fucking beach. Y'all, it was bad. It was really, really bad. Anyway, so I was upset about that. Like, we caught a bunch of fish that day, and I had fun at the beach, and the kids had fun at the beach whenever we found a spot. Like, it went very far down. Everybody got sunburned. Everybody changed colors. We got our summer colors going. Whatever. It doesn't matter how much sunscreen we put on. We're all red. We're like a mixture of red or brown. My microphone died. We're going to have to kick this old school. Oh, I'm going to have a field day editing this shit. Like, I'm going to be so pissed off. Yeah, so anyways, I'm over it. I'm over everything. I'm over living here. I'm over everything. Everything. I'm over everything. I hate everything. And it's not like, it's like everything that comes on my radar is fucked. It's just one of them days. Yeah, so I got really angry because of, I don't even know how to explain this. Like, I got fucking frustrated because, like, also in a second, after I'm done charging my mic, I'm gonna go right back to using it, so. Like, I've been trying to crochet, I've been trying to do, like, homemaking for the house and everything, and I've been watching a lot of Dark Shadows, and, what else have I been doing? Like, these are the good things I've been doing. So I've been doing, like, a lot of homemaking, rearranging, and, like, planning, goals, stuff like that. The good stuff, right? And then, like, the bad stuff has been my environment. Like, the external. Like, the external has been so fucking much lately. Bitch, I just need a rant. And I need to talk to my friends. And my friends are, like, just you guys on YouTube. That's, like, literally the fucking extent of my friends right now. My homegirl, she lives, like, very far away, and I haven't seen her in years, it feels like. And when I do see her, it's just because, like, I pop into a market that she's at, and I'm like, hey, what's up? How are sales going? How's everything? But she has, like, a client immediately afterwards, so we don't hang out. And, like, so I don't hang out with my friends. And, like, when you, like, you know, like, you're stuck in a house all day, you don't go anywhere, you have to drive, like, 2 hours to get out of where you live. You have to drive 12 hours to get out of the state just to get out of the fucking red zone, just to fucking catch a vibe of something that's not red. Like, girl, I don't fucking know. Like, listen, don't move to a red state. Like, they're like, oh yeah, they're super. Here's the thing, and I'm just gonna say this. Anybody that tells me anything, fuck you. Not like anything. Like, oh, I hope you have a great day. I'm like, fuck you. It's not like that. I mean, like, you're trying to force me to do something? I hate you. I hate you. I literally hate you. I am a fucking alley cat. I will scratch your goddamn eyes out. Okay. Okay, let's be clear. Yeah, I just hate that. People are like, oh, women's healthcare? I hate those people. They're like, oh, I don't know why the birth rate's dropping, but we fucking butcher women's healthcare. You're not taking care of the things that create your lives. Why the fuck would we give you anything, you piece of shit? Like, ew, grow up. Like, God damn. I'm just mad with every system everywhere. I'm angry at I'm angry at the individual government here. Like here on every level, the government's like really fucking everything up. Why? I don't fucking know. I don't know why they're doing this, guys. I am uneducated. I have no prospects. And like I am fucking stupid considering these motherfuckers out here with a PhD. And they are like so absent-minded. They're just like fucking bozo mode. Like what the fuck are y'all doing? Anyways, I'm like real angry. Like I'm real angry. And it it just has it was like seeing a bunch of fucking naked people on the beach pissed me off. And it's like, oh well, why are you mad that people are naked on the beach? Number one, it's illegal. Number two, I had my kids. Number three, I don't need to see people fucking at the beach. That is so gross. That is so gross. Humans are fucking disgusting. It was like white people mating rituals, but they were all like Trumpers. And it was like, I was watching them breed. And it was like, holy fuck. And it was just like thousands of them descended upon the coast. Like migratory birds in a David Attenborough fucking documentary. Thousands of them. In Speedos. In Speedos. Oh God. And they were like, come over here. Hey baby, come up. If I go over there, I'm going to rip your fucking lower jaw off your goddamn skull. And start digging into you and eating you raw. Leave me alone. Guys, it's just been so stressful. So it was like, ugh. And then we had a family emergency that like kind of like rocked our whole world. And then we were like, what? And then like, and then just like the government has been failing us on every level. I'm talking like individually, like here, down here where I live, the cities or the town, it's a town. The town has been failing us. And then the county has been failing us. And then the state definitely, state of Texas has definitely been failing us. And then the country. And I just feel like an overwhelming sense of dread, confusion, anger, as we all do. And it's hard to just go about my day without talking about it. It's also hard to go about my day without like going to see people that I'm related to and hang out with them. And it's hard to just talk about anything else other than the insanity that happens every day on the news. Like, and it's not even, it's just fucking crazy. Like, we used to get news that was like, yeah, mildly insane. Of course, yeah. Like, but now it's like every day it's like threateningly insane. Like, very bad. It's very bad. Like, what? Anyways, I don't fucking care. I do care. I'm lying. I do care, and that's why it's pissing me off the most. My mic is charged. Here's the thing. I want to be happy and I want to have a good life. Like, oh, sorry. I didn't know that was too fucking much to ask. Like, my bad for being fucking born, right? Um, and it's extraordinarily difficult to be happy or to even enjoy the things that you do have because of the overhanging axe that's over you from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep to even in your dreams. There is stress and like a vague threat of just anything could happen at any time. And it's very scary and horrific. And I feel like I'm just out of whack. I'm out of order. I am confused. There's a clusterfuck and nothing makes sense. Everybody's lying. Why? What's the point? Like, goddamn, you guys are scrambling each other's heads and putting them in each other's bodies. Like, just make out already. Like, what the fuck? And it's just, guys, I'm just so mad. I'm just so fucking frustrated. And like, I know everybody is. Like, I know everybody is, and I'm so sorry because if they weren't threatening to fucking put everybody on ADHD medication and antidepressants in a fucking concentration camp, then they were sitting there saying that people with autism have a disease that needs to be cured and like spouting very like grotesque 1940s Germany rhetoric. And it's just it sucks. It sucks because at the same time it's like, why are you guys doing this? We're on a planet where food can replicate itself. Like there are other what are y'all doing? You're all going to die one day. Why are you leaving this place a shithole for our future to have to clean up? That's mean and cruel and wrong. I don't understand. There's nothing good that could come out of this. What good? Like, just full stop all the bullshit. Stop with the GMOs. Stop with everything. Fix the water, fix the soil, fix the land. Shut the fuck up about what you think should be done because goddamn, like it sounds so caveman and barbaric. Everything that is being said from the circular department, I guess I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to say it without being like flagged or whatever. I don't give a fuck. But everything out of the main office is just kind of like some of the most dumbest shit. Like, me big man, me big strong man, me so smart, me very think big much. Like, dude, no, you don't. Like, no, you don't. Like, okay, as somebody who thinks a lot, like, I don't think you think at all, okay? As somebody, overthinking queen, like the queen of overthinking, I don't think you've ever had a thought, bitch. Bitch, like, I'm just so mad. Like, look, if you book, like, I just can't believe, like, and I was talking to my husband, I was like right before bed, I was like crying. Yes, I was crying over the stress and madness, and I was just relaying to him some of the shit that's going on in the news. And every time I tell him, he's like, "No way!" And I'm like, "Hell yeah, there's articles." And I'm like, "Let me go grab my phone. We'll pull them up, and I'll show you if you don't believe me." And it's not that he doesn't believe me; it's just when I tell him, it sounds when you're not watching it on Fox News or something or YouTube or some like BBC something when it's not on the news and it comes from someone's mouth. You're like. Stop making shit up. I'm not. This is an executive order. I'm not making anything up. Um, bitch, I wish I was. Bitch, I wish I was making this shit up. Like, girl, ooh, stranger than fiction. Like, America right now. Like, girl, it's fucking crazy. It's crazy, but it's so good to see people in opposition, like within the own government itself, like standing up to these people because like we need that. Yeah, I don't, bro. It's just fucking. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I know I'm like ranting for a long time, but yeah, I don't get it. Like, imagine being a fucking loser with a broke dick, running the whole country into the fucking ground because you can't get no ass. Like, bro, grow up. Like, grow up. Like, oh my god. Have you guys never like thought of doing anything else? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. Like, go skydiving or something. You know what I mean? Like that. Oh, I would never go skydiving because I'm too busy fucking killing everybody that's poor. Anyways, yeah, it's crazy. Just living in America right now, it's fucking crazy. And I'm not anti-American. Um, America is fucking beautiful. It really is. And there are really amazing people living here. But the people in charge should not be. They shouldn't be allowed to even drive their own cars, which I'm pretty sure they don't. They shouldn't be allowed to make any decisions. They should all have guardianships, honestly. What they did to Britney Spears, they should be doing to some of these motherfuckers that are in charge of the place. But anyways, like, look, I'm sorry. My nose is itchy every time I wear white powder or fucking foundation. Everything gets itchy. It's because I have this giant hoop. I have this giant hoop, as you could see, and it like barely kisses my lip, and it makes it so itchy. God damn. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, so I've just been like, honestly, I'm just gonna be honest. I've been triggered for the past like week or so, and I'm thinking about reaching out to my trauma specialist to just talk to her, be like, "Hey, what's up? Can you help me? Like, can you guide thy hand through this abysmal darkness, please? Because like, what the hell? What the helly? What the helly, Mary? What? Like, what the fuck?" But yeah, I just there's I'm so nomadic. I really, really am. Like, I grew up very nomadic, and I just want to sell everything and move. And I know that's wrong. I know it's not the correct answer, but I'm skittish as well, and I know, and I have the audacity and the knowledge and the willingness that I can move anywhere, and get a job anywhere because I have that kind of adaptability. That's something that's one of my gifts. That's where my wealth comes from, is having the ability to drop everything and shapeshift into whatever needs be at that time in order to provide an income. You know what I mean? Um, so I am kind of like, that's how I used to live for many, many years up until I was like 29, 27. You know what I mean? I used to just kind of like drop everything and like move cities overnight. Just fuck it, let's go. It was exciting, it was different, and fuck all this shit. We only have one life, kind of thing. But now that I have gotten older, whatever. Now that I've gotten older, like I hesitate, and I saw this like picture of a rabbit on a rock in a river, and then there was another rock a little bit far away, and it said younger me would have never hesitated. Like the rabbit was considering jumping to the other rock, but fearful about what would happen. And I cried because I was like, that's exactly how I feel. I hesitate so much. I hesitate because my life is not just my own anymore. It's my children's as well as my animals and my husband's. And I have a lot of responsibilities that I have to take care of. So I cannot just free fall and expect the universe to catch me anymore. That's kind of a dangerous thing, considering that I have more than just my life at stake. And so that is frustrating, and it has put me at odds with myself, and with how I believe the world works. And it caused quite a bit of depression, honestly, to sit there and be like, I used to not hesitate. The drop of the dime, the drop of a pin, the drop of a hat, drop of a shoe. I would just be like out there doing whatever it took to to better my life. And now I'm like thinking about the long haul and thinking like, and what the fuck is up with that? Like, am I here thinking? Like, ew, gross. But no, I am thinking because in the next 5 years, what if something happens? Like, what if blankety blank happens? And like, you want to make sure you're not in a certain kind of area. And like, it's just, isn't that horrible to have to like live in a place where like, oh, what if, and then you're stuck surrounded by a certain type of people that want to lynch mob you because it's like, you know what I'm saying? I doubt anybody understands what I'm saying unless you live in the States. Like, I'm sure you guys are watching this shit show and you're like, ew, what the fuck? But within, like, you know what I mean? Oh god. Oh, my nose is so itchy. But yeah, there's just like, a couple of years ago, I used to just really trust the universe, and I don't want mean to sound like a fucking bozo or whatever, but yeah, I used to really have a confidence that is now gone. And what the fuck? Like, and it could be because like, okay, well, we're all gonna die one day. Like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. But it could also be because like, well, if I die, like before I was like, okay, I'll die and whatever. whatever, like we're all one day it's gonna happen, whatever, cool, and then we're just like in the great beyond, but then now I'm like, oh gosh, who will take care of my kids? And so it's like, oh, I have to live now. Oh, I have to be alive. That's right, bitch, because I don't have anybody. Everyone's kind of dead. So thanks, guys. I'm just kidding. Wow, thank you so much, like, for leaving me on my own. Okay, first of all, I'd like to thank my parents. What the fuck? Like, but that's a lot. Like, that's a lot of stress to be like, wow, wow, like I am responsible for lives. And I have been and I am I'm a very responsible person. I'm very codependent. And so, but to just be like, I can't afford to make a life-threatening mistake. Ugh. I used to jump. I used to be that rabbit. I used to jump that rock and just land and be like, okay. And even if I fell and I took a hit, I knew that I would recover, blah, 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 right? Like I knew that my body would recover. And now I'm like, what if it doesn't? What if I break something and I can't get up and I'm paralyzed and now my kids eventually have to take care of me? I'm not trying to put that on them. Like, goddamn, all these fucking thoughts that are just like, oh, it's such bullshit. Like, shut the fuck up. Yeah, that's totally real, but like, shut up. Like, who asked you? Who the fuck asked you? Like, do you know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying? So, like, yes, I understand I'm spiraling. Yeah, yeah, totally get it. Um, I've been triggered because some pretty fucked up stuff had happened. I can't even. The thing is, like, okay, some stuff happened. Like, a family emergency happened, and it made me be like, wow, like, holy shit, like, life is anytime, again, like, it's just every time I run into death, right? I'm like, hey, what's up? Oh my God. Like, and then it's like, and then, so I guess that's what it is. That kind of like realization that one day we're going to die and shit like that. Like, which is cool, whatever, fine. But Americans have a really fucked off relationship with death. We act like we're never going to die. We'll be young forever and stuff like that. And, I don't know, like Kim Kardashian putting like injecting baby whatever's into her face to stay youthful forever because blah 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 blah, and people getting like just we have a horrible relationship with death. And cool. But it really fucking sucks culturally because there is no like security. Unlike what like Hispanic culture or Mesoamerican, I shall say, Mexican Mesoamerican culture, it's a very loving relationship with death, and it's sweet and it's understandable. Whereas Americans, it's just like complete sorrow, complete loss, no reconciliation, no love, nothing. Bones on a fucking dry, cold desert floor, nothing, abyss, dust in the wind. Like, either that or like singing praise for the Lord thy God in heaven. But your homies didn't get to go because they were not Christian. Yeah, Americans have a really fucked up relationship with death. It's very toxic. And also, I'd like to go into the fact that Americans don't have an initiation process. And then a lot of the times, it's just another side note is like white folks like to stick up for other cultures that they're not a part of. Like, I'm talking like, like, because also white folks don't have an initiation other than like hunting and like eating deer heart in the field, which is only for like men, really. That's like a guy thing. And then girls are like, oh, you have a period, hide it from the world. You're a disgusting whore now. Like, it's not fun. It's not fun. And culturally, it's just bullshit. It's just bullshit. But yeah. A lot of fear, a lot of scary, scary, spooky stuff. Like, yeah, it's a fear. There's fear around death. There's not like love, whereas in other cultures there's love around death. Like, death is a goddess and she is all encompassing, all embracing, loving, nurturing, takes care of you whenever you're gone, like embraces you, protects you. You know what I mean? Other cultures have like a very beautiful relationship with death, whereas America, It's fear and nasty and something that doesn't need to be like table talk or looked at or blah blah, all right? We have very, very poor, disgusting death rituals. By poor, I mean like lacking. I don't mean like wealth. I mean it is very expensive to die in America. Roughly around 10 grand. Do you have $10,000 laying around? I didn't fucking think so, babe. I ain't even got 20 right now. Okay, like I ain't even got $20 laying around. 10,000, 10,000. And in America, it's so erratic that anything could happen. Somebody could just up the place or get into a car wreck, DUI, drinking, drugging. People get behind the wheel and kill whole families after leaving the bar. And, it's just but they want to make marijuana and THC illegal while still allowing you to drink as much liquor as you possibly can and get behind that wheel and kill whole families. Oh God, look, I'm not perfect and I don't have all the answers, but I can definitely look at the problems and be like, something needs to happen. Something legitimately needs to happen because there's a bigger issue in the state of Texas with drunk drivers than there is children using cat boxes, which was a fucking fake story, in schools. But they're doing stuff for non human behavior before they're even addressing alcoholism and addiction to liquor and like you get is it cirrhosis of the liver, and a lot of old people down here, they just pickle themselves with liquor and beer until they die, and they try to stop and they can't stop drinking because they're just pickled. Yeah, it's weird, it's horrible, it's very sad. um yeah, it's like it's just scary stuff. Anyways, being an American is scary. It's very scary. Being different and seeing everything is scary. We are living in some dark times, and of course, we've always lived in dark times. Now, I am totally for America coming back and being like American made stuff, like back in the 70s, how everything was kind of made here. I found this lovely, I say lovely, but there was this really amazing, informative documentary on Tupperware from the makers of Tupperware and from back in the 60s and 70s. And that was enlightening, but also we used to make a lot of things here locally in America, cars, microwaves, everything. And then somewhere in like the late 70s, early 80s, we decided to like offshore like other countries and be like, hey, make stuff out of country and whatnot, and like everything was not American made anymore, which whatever, I don't really give a fuck. But the truth is that everything that's not American made is not that good as the stuff that was made in America in the 60s and 70s and honestly like the 40s and 50s. Vintage antique stuff is like very durable, and I fear that if we become more American made shit right now, it would just be dog shit, horse piss, because there's no kind of love, craftsmanship, or quality like there was. Let's just say in the 1800s, there was tons of artisans and craftsmanship was like something to be admired, and it was valuable to have a craft, to have a trade. And now it's like people just want to hoard money. Everybody became these kind of gremlins and they hoard money, and the money, you will die and it'll still be here and it'll get dispersed to the wind. No, it doesn't fucking matter, bro. Like something really valuable is a craft, or a trade, or something that is information that you have to give, like a personal thing that nobody could take from you. That's your gift, you know what I mean, to the planet, to the world. And that's where we need to put value back into, is individual craftsmen. Instead, they're being like these individual artists with their own little shops, or they can't even fucking get a shop going, right? Um, and it's just very, very sad. It's very, very sad. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but it hurts to see like a shop, somebody follow their dream for like shops, right? And then they get everything made from like China. Nothing's handmade. Nothing's made by local artists. All that shit. So their shop is just basically like Temu shit or AliExpress shit, and they're trying to like quickly flip that and make money off the public by offering them shit made with like slave labor, basically. Dude, like, come on. It's just there's so many problems. There's so many problems, and maybe it's just the way my brain works. But I'm really good with looking at problems and assessing them, and then being like, well, here's all the problems, and then here's how we could slightly tweak this and fix this and all that. Like, that's just how my brain works. That's my touch of autism or whatever. But like, don't tell the government because they'll put me in Camp Kennedy. What are you like? What are you gonna do? Like, axe the entire country, babe? Like, we all gotta touch this. I haven't like when I meet neurotypical people, I'm convinced they're aliens or robots because they're weird. When I meet a neurotypical person, it is fucking scary. I have some like distant relatives that we go visit that have had the same decor for 12 years and everything is in the same place. They don't get anything new except food, maybe clothes. I don't think so. I swear to fucking God, like when we leave their house, they're robots. Like the fucking is it the Jetsons? Like the fucking robot nanny and just goes and like goes to sleep in the fucking closet. I swear to fucking God, they have lived in the same house for 12 to 14 years. They have had the same shit for 12 to 14 years, including cars. They park in the same spot every day. It's very like Edward Scissorhands neighborhood. Like very strange. And that they are neurotypical people. And fuck that life. Like, what do you mean? You don't like color? You guys are all like the same amount of shit, the same, like, their toothbrush. Every time I go over there, it's in the same spot. And I've been going to this house for 12 years. And it's like, you guys don't move anything around or lose stuff. Or, no, because they live within their means. They don't ever buy anything new. The same makeup 12 years, the same like consistency. Like I don't know whether to be repulsed and concerned or like, wow, damn, impressed. You know what I mean? It's kind of freaky deaky. I don't trust them. I don't trust. What do you mean you don't fucking buy new bed sheets every other fucking 6 months? What do you mean? You don't need a new aesthetic. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean you know who you are? What? Like working the same job for 50 years? What do you mean you haven't gotten fired yet for fucking up? Like, I would get fired. I would get fired for like not showing up one day or whatever, because that's kind of how it is in Texas. They could fire you for like farting. They could fire you for not wearing the right shoes. They could fire you for anything in the state of Texas, for without any kind of warning, and it's legal. They could fire you because you're not a Christian, or because they don't like your makeup, or because you painted your fingernails black, or because you're mixed. It doesn't matter. Like the state of Texas has no protection. Like they could just fire you on the spot, tell you to clock out and go home, and you know what I mean? Like, oh my God. Yeah, it's really shitty. But yeah, there's just I just have like a lot of, and like I'm so sorry because my focus has been like, because I'm triggered and so my brain is like in trauma foggy mode, and so I'm not very happy or esoteric or occult or like helpful. I'm just really pissed off and channeling like the frustration rage of people around me and people outside of me, and just looking at like how fucking stupid are you? Do they give you, when you go to become a member of city hall, town hall, the mayor of a town, do they give you a test, an IQ test, and if you have like below the national average, you get the job? Or is it all just a fucking Ponzi scheme embezzlement thing? Because I think that like those two things, like they have really low IQ and they're very tempted with money. So they have fucked off values and morals. Yes, there we go. Moral value and morals. Gross, but yeah, yeah. So yeah, I've just kind of been like frustrated with everything. Oh, and then the Texas Renaissance Festival or fair. The owner, they call him King George. He died. I think he killed himself. I guess I should have put a trigger warning in there. But yeah, he killed himself, but he's been talking about doing that. They forced him to sell for like $60 million and then he killed himself. And so like I went to the Texas Renaissance Fair for the first time last year. And then it's like that's probably going to be over with. Like that's probably going to be over with. People are like, "Oh, they'll keep it going." But then there were some rumors that they're going to blow it down and put up apartment complexes and shit like this, like and they would. And they would. Because that's just like ugh, you know what I mean? It's just gross. It's gross. Whatever. It's crazy. It's gross. It's gross. But yeah. So my environment has been very threatening. And it's not like my house is fine. Inside my house is fine. But I'm getting like a little bit of agoraphobia, I suppose. It's like, and it's completely warranted because the place I live in, it's dangerous. And even though it's not openly dangerous, they don't talk about the dangers all the time. It is. The water's polluted. I talk about this a lot. The water, the air, the soil, everything's very, very polluted, and it's dangerous to live here because at any day, any given day, everything should be over because somebody made a fucking mistake. Everything could just be over, and that's a very serious threat. And so I've been sitting here kind of worried because I have kids. And I'm like, do I need to sell this house somehow or rent it out or something and just move as far as I can away from this piece of shit place? And like, of course, that my husband has a career here and that's something that we have to talk about. Like, and like I said, I'm the kind of person that is very nomadic. I will, I can live anywhere, do anything, like, whatever. But I'm hesitating. I'm hesitating because the state of America is undetermined. It goes state by state by state. I need to figure out what state would be the best state for family, figure out the taxing situations before we just up and move. Where before I was very like throw caution to the wind and everything worked out very well every time I did that. Every time I didn't think too much, my life ended up really good. And every time I thought too much or trusted in other people, my life ended up very, very bad. So I do trust myself, but I do hesitate because now I'm not just gambling with my life. You know what I mean? Um, and I'm getting to that age that I don't want to like permanently damage my body because take unnecessary risks, I suppose is what they call it or whatever. So, anyways, all in all, I saw a bunch of naked, nasty fucking people at the beach, and that pissed me off because I just wanted to go to the beach with my family. And then we had this huge family emergency that had nothing to do with us four, but it was an external thing where we had to like drop everything, leave, and go like fucking help somebody do something. Um, it was like a life threatening emergency. And then the whole world's kind of weird and everything. You know what I mean? So my microphone's dying again, and that's fucking lame. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to try to like get back to some sense of normalcy and really write down all of my concerns and see how I could personally kind of deal with them and assess them and figure out the best plan of action for everything. Um, I hope you guys are doing well. We have bats in our attic. That's another thing that we have to deal with. It's just like a bunch of stressful things that are happening. Oh, and on the way home from work, my husband saw a lady get kicked out of her fucking car while it was moving. Like some man kicked her out of a fucking moving vehicle and like had to call the cops and everything. So there's just like a lot of very stressful things happening in my environment that's making life kind of like very stressful and triggering. So, anyways, I hope you guys take care of yourself. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm gonna try to go and like get back to some sense of normalcy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.